Right, what day is it today? It's the 17th. What day is it? Wednesday, isn't
Wednesday.
it? 17th of July. And we've got our old friend Stephan here.
Hello.
And he's just come back from a trip.
Yeah, it was Eastern Canada, all around Eastern Canada.
Did you see a whale?
Yeah, it will.
You saw a
Yeah,
baleine?
I saw whale, I saw iceberg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I take a good picture in the St. Anthony Bay in Newfoundland. A really beautiful iceberg. It was just a wreck on the bay.
All right.
Yeah. So
Did you?
A lot of fly in Labrador. A lot of fly in Labrador.
Like black flies.
Black fly, mosquito, everything. That was awful for living outside because with the Defender.
Do you know why? Do you know something? The one advantage of staying here, we've got loads of bats, and they eat all the bloody
They eat
insects.
all the insects. Exactly.
People say, "Ooh, flies." Oh yeah, Wales. When I was travelling up there, I went up to see Sagney and stuff like that. Somebody said, "Go and see the whales on this, you know, the beluga." Is it not beluga? Is it beluga?
I saw one with the two ailerons.
Oh yeah.
And I saw only one.
So anyway, I was waiting to go on a trip on a boat. I was waiting for the next thing. And I turned around and looked at the river. There they are in the river. I thought, oh, sod that. Somebody said, well, I'm not going to go out there, pay good money to see that. That was awful.
Exactly.
Anyway, so what are we doing today?
We're swapping a transfer box. I have a 1.3 transfer box and a lot of trouble uphill. So we will put the standard one.
Putting a 1.4,
yeah.
1.4010.
410.
Yeah, 410, 140. I always call it just 1412, isn't it? It's easy. Everybody knows what the hell they're on about.
Yeah, because 13 is 13001.
Yeah, that's right. It's too technical for me. So we're going to put the car on the lift. We've already got the transmission tunnel out, haven't we? Because that's done. We've already disconnected the linkage. That's the first thing you should do before lifting it up, because otherwise it's a real nightmare trying to get in and undo it, especially on this two-post lift. Yeah. So that shouldn't take too long because we've got a box already good to go, and that's it. So I'm looking forward to see what the difference is with this, because you can tell pretty much straight away. We were considering a 1.6, weren't we?
Maybe, we'll see that, but so a lot of people told me it will not make that much a difference because they are not so powerful. I will have the trouble, but just later.
Just too low gear. Yeah. They did 1.6 in the military because they used to carry a lot of batteries and fitted for radio trucks. Exactly. And you know, they did it for weight. But you see, on the fitted for radio trucks for the army, all they used to do is drive, because they were only limited to 50 miles an hour. You know, that was it. So it didn't matter to them. But all they used to do is drive up a great big hill, put the hand throttle on, rev it up like nobody's business to charge the batteries up. Okay. So when they're on the top of the hill, they had good radio reception. That's why all the FFR trucks had low mileage, because they just used to drive up hills, and that they were very good at coming down, but not so good at going up apparently. But they were good, you know. But that was the reason why. But
like you said the other time, the most problem I think is the weight I carry in my Defender. So now I'm almost empty, and it makes a difference. I still have trouble uphill, but I feel I have more powerful.
Well, it was like I was saying just earlier when I did that intercooler and messed about with a turbo on my Isuzu, didn't make a jot of difference. But that said, whilst we're talking about it, I don't know if you saw the video when I was fannying about, took the injector pump off to free off the lever, because I thought it was a cold start. Okay. And indeed it is a cold start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the other day I was driving along, I was going up a hill, and I thought, I wonder what happens when I pull the cold start out. Will it advance it, or does it add more fuel? Well, I can tell you it adds more fuel, because there's fumes of black smoke coming out of it.
Maybe I will install one.
So it does work. And you did get a little bit of a boost, but
not that much.
Nothing earth-shattering. But like the clouds of smoke. But actually, it smokes less now. Now I did the intercooler and stuff. Okay. So I'm kind of pleased with that. Anyway, less of this rambling. Let's get it up. Yeah. The car. So here we are under the car. We've got the oil drained off, props off. You had a little bit of a problem with the front wobble, didn't you, on this car? So you ended up putting a lot of grease in the joints.
Yeah, I thought it was
horrendous, shovelfuls. How many tubes of grease did you get through?
1.5.
1.5?
Over 5 days.
Jesus, look at it, it's grease everywhere. So anyway, just one thing I want to point out to you. This is a later chassis. This is like a Puma.
It's like
a Puma TD5 chassis, isn't it? Because it hasn't got the cross member that's here is different. it used to have a cross member here holding the bolts, you know, the engine mounts on, the gearbox mounts on. To get these off, you need to take the stud out and the plate. It makes life a lot easier. On this one, there's usually a female Torx head on here. Well, this one hasn't got one, so you just put double nuts on and pull that down, and that will make that just slide straight out. After that, we've got our plate on for putting it onto the transmission jack. That's worth its weight in gold. That's on the memory stick if you want to cobble one of those up, really easy. Next thing is just to undo all the bolts around here, and that's about it. It's not too bad. It's a nice chassis. We were just commentating how nice this chassis is. What year is it supposed to be?
It's 2001.
2001. Yeah, you see, that's got a lot of wires crossing across here, and somebody was saying in a video I did before about taking gearboxes out and, you know, how much of a chew on they are. And this is just case in point, because somebody said, oh, I'll take the seat box out and it just comes out easy. Well, it doesn't if you've got all them wires in.
Exactly.
Because you can't, you know, you've got to unplug all those in order to get the engine, to get the gearbox out. So it isn't always as easy as you think. Now, just going back to this, because when we take off this transmission mountings here, we're just going to lift it up, and we're going to put a couple of blocks of wood just between the gearbox bell housing and that cross member, so we don't tip the engine too far and you know, stretch the hoses and things. There's plenty of room to get this out. Obviously we've taken the silencer off. That was easy, and now it's only just a matter of banging our heads getting a few bolts out, and that's about it. So let's get set up for that. Right, so we had a bit of a struggle putting that gearbox in, didn't we? The actual gearbox fitting, the transfer box fitting, was relatively easy, but we had problems with my lift. It sort of wanted to lift on its side. We couldn't get it high enough, could it? It was getting dangerous.
It was kind of scary.
Because your awning's on the other side and it was hitting my rails for the door. So that was, anyway, we struggled. We were like a couple of miners. We'd be good miners, coal miners now, working a 5-inch seam. But anyway, it's done. You had a little drive up the road. Yep.
What I noticed is like when I am in low gear, but in a regular gear, I have more boost when starting. That's what I found for the little test drive I did.
Yeah.
So I will see in the highway later on.
And of course, the engine wasn't warmed up; it was straight from coal.
Also, yeah. But I noticed that it started right away, and not a.
You didn't. There was no lag.
No lag, exactly. So I found that right away.
So again, it's my old thing. It could be just the weight, because you haven't even got it fully laden.
No, I'm not full. I think I removed 300 kilo from my trip. Yeah. So. Yeah. And also, I don't have my tank and for the wind.
We forgot to tell them about your toolbox.
My rear toolbox. Yeah, it was too heavy during my Labrador trip, and I had to put 2 jerry cans on top because Churchill Fall was closed.
Because it was a swing away wheel carrier.
Yeah, it's a swing away wheel carrier from a good one.
It wasn't that good because he bent it.
Yeah, but I put I think the 2 jerry can full. It's maybe 50 kilo more than. But the garage.
Did you have that box at the back?
Yeah, the big box.
If you can remember the big box, I'll try and put a picture up if I can find it.
So it was.
We've got a shed. Is this for small children? You've got more jerry cans than Petro Canada. Because we had to take them off the roof, didn't we? Because we couldn't get in. Yeah, there's more of them down there.
So it was really nice. All the box and the bracket, anything is bent. It's really straight. But the tire carrier, the round bar just
bent.
Just bent, yeah, more and more, and that was a disaster.
I wonder whose make it was. You know, can you remember whose make it was?
Yeah, it's Masai.
Masai. I bet they've never been out of England. This is a good tip for everybody. Like if you're going on a trip, test your car out first. Work out all the little gremlins before you go.
With the fully charged.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
fully loaded up. Yeah.
Fully loaded and in the forest road with with a 50 kilo
Yeah,
on my
exactly. And if you,
every swing
and even if you
bend.
can't fill it full of concrete or sandbags or something like that, because
Yeah.
honestly, these roads here, even in Quebec, they'll just beat the damn bejesus out of them.
But do you know how I weigh when I try?
No.
3.2 ton.
Is that all?
No, it's too much.
Oh, no, it's too much, but I thought it would be more than that.
Oh yeah, no, it's 3.2. I think the max.
What's
is,
the limit here?
It's
3.2?
3,050. So I was 150 kilo more than.
Bloody hell, all you want is a fat lass and that's sat next to you, that'll put that weight over.
But removing my garage, I think I bring out at least 100 kilo.
Because the people like in UK and around the world don't know that you have to go through different tax classes, don't you, for your vehicle?
Yeah. I think the first range is at 4,500,
Yeah.
4.5 tons.
Because some guys here, where they've got these big motor, the guy was here the other day from Vancouver, he had a great big camping box on and he had to class it as an RV
Yeah, because of the weight.
because of the weight.
Yeah.
Because then it gets into commercial, doesn't it? Commercial classes. It gets really nasty.
And sometimes you need a different license also.
Yeah, that's right. Eh? And
Yeah.
don't you? Is it true that you have to have an inspection every year? One of those licenses once it goes over 3,000.
I don't know which size, but yeah.
I don't know. It's a mystery. It's like we were talking about healthcare thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I would never have known. But anyway, that's it. So we'll keep our eye on that. But
Yeah.
the good news is that no more rattles at the back.
Exact. that did not came after that.
No. And I should say about those prop shafts. God help me, you need to be like a bloody weightlifter to
It's
put
heavy
them on.
prop shaft.
Holy shit, were they heavy?
It was the heavy duty
Those were
from
the Gwyn Lewis.
oh yeah, heavy duty from Gwyn Lewis.
Yeah.
I don't need that, but
I bet shipping was a fortune for that.
I don't
But
want.
it came
to,
over. I bet it came over a private plane.
I don't want to take a look on my bill.
No, what do you do? Do you just pay it?
I think I stopped looking at my bill 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to know how much.
You break it out if you calculated it all.
Yeah, I will never get it back. That's why I need to do my trip and
Pay for it.
Yeah.
You justify it. Justify it. But
exactly.
like I said, it's a pretty good truck. So
The frame is really good.
the frame's really good, isn't it?
Exactly.
Engine's good. All the rest of it's good.
Yeah, and if I cannot go, I don't want to go 120 on the highway. I just want to keep my speed uphill as much
That's
as
right.
possible.
That's right.
And if I can have that, if it's not possible, I will accept it. Like a lot of people told me.
Well,
Just
a lot-
accept. It's a
You know,
different.
there's a lot of people, and I won't name names, not you, but I know a lot of people who do what I call like Scooby-Doo travelling.
Okay.
They don't get out the bloody car, all they do is see the background going past
yeah.
like this. and it's just driving it for the sake of driving it,
Yeah.
and instead of getting out of the car and having a look.
And see and talk to
You know,
everybody.
talk to people and,
Yeah.
get a few beers and stuff like that. But they just drive for the sake of driving, and I couldn't do that.
No,
I couldn't do
but
that.
I think I drive a little bit too much during my trip because of my drive shaking, my vibration.
You
But,
think it's the tyres, though, don't you?
yeah,
or
the
the-
pressure in the tire for the vibration at 75, and the vibration at 100. I don't really know. It vibrates again a little, but I'll see that.
Because the tyres are balanced, eh?
Yeah, they are balanced. They are still good.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well.
yeah, I will slow down for the next part, destination Alaska.
Oh, really? There'll be bloody loads of Land Rover. I don't know why I don't open a branch up in Alaska, because everybody seems to go,
Yeah, they want to go there.
Halifax, my place, quick look at Niagara Falls, up to...
Took to Yaktuk, Northwest Territories,
Northwest
and
Territories,
after
Alaska. Down the East Coast. I know it already, and I haven't even been.
Yeah.
Well, I've been down the West Coast, but
I planned that in 2019.
yeah.
Yeah, but the truck took 4 years and more to build.
I'm sure those big sequoias in California are still there. Those big trees, they're
Yeah.
worth going to see. They're absolute. I have a photograph of me. I'm next to a tree. And I'm about
Oh yeah,
that
you're a small
big,
guy.
huge. Get the tree in. Get the tree.
I don't get you
like
anymore.
a microdot. Anyway, enough of this banter.
Yeah.
That's it. So we've got the change wasn't too bad. It wasn't bad to swap over if my bloody lift was working.
Yeah. And all the grease under the truck was terrible.
Man, I've never seen so much grease. It'll never rust out, that thing.
I think I will remove a little bit.
I think so. I took handfuls of it off.
Yeah, I think my clothes are finished.
I'll be able to use my washing line now.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. We're off. Bon chance.
Thank you, Mike.
Bye.